The moment you agree to be a parent, then you can't get tired. You can't say, "Oh, I'm tired of talking. I've been doing this, I've been correcting you. I'm tired." No, you can't be tired. You see this vocation that we have accepted to do. No, you just can't be tired. I want to tell you a very brief story. Something happened yesterday on my way out. I was, by the roadside, and then I was going to pay someone for a service. And along the line, while I was opening my wallet to pay the person, it seemed like I had lost some money, like maybe my money fell some meters away. And then, well, I knew I had the money, and then somehow I can't find it. So I was trying to bring out another money to pay. And upon paying, and I was just about to leave, I saw this pretty young girl running towards me. She was, let's say, 14, 15, or 13, 14, year about a teenager though, wearing her school uniform. She was, walking to school. And then she was running towards me, saying, "Nah, good morning, ma, your money fell." You know how that made me feel? Like, I was like, this girl is so well brought up. Like, she's done the right thing. Now, looking at that girl's uniform and where she was going to, it was quite a distance. Like, she was trekking to school. She could have just picked that money. Of course, she knew that money fell from me. For her to be running towards me, apparently she saw when that money fell. She could have decided to, take a cab to school, or even buy herself lunch, or maybe snacks, whatever it could afford to buy for her, but it could have been an addition for her. But even though she was trekking to school and it was quite a distance, like I said, she still chose to, bring that money to me. For me, that's integrity. I was asking my daughter yesterday, I think, okay, we're doing something, and then she was trying to, is it define integrity for me? And then she was saying something about doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. I was like, correct, yes, even when no one is watching. Now, I didn't see her. Of course, nobody may have seen her, but she decided to do the right thing. And you know what I did? I was so impressed, and I just, gave her a tap on the back and said, "Thank you. You know what? Buy water in school, buy something in school, just do something." And she was so grateful. She was like, "Oh, thank you, ma. Thank you, ma." I could tell she needed it, but she didn't just take it because she saw it. She decided to do the right thing. And this boils down to the kind of family she came from. You know, I celebrate that young girl for, choosing the path of good behavior. I celebrate her so much. And even after I had, after that scenario had passed, I was still reflecting on it. I was like, wow, parents, we need to, continue to not stop, investing in our children, because when they will make you proud, you won't be there. You may not be there, of course, you'll be there, like you'll be alive, but you may not be there. They may just be in school, they may be in the market, they may be somewhere where they will just do something that will make you proud, or do something that, will be a great benefit to them. Thought I should just come here to tell you this story and to encourage you. You know, you need to be present in the lives of your children. You need to teach them values, because at the end of the day, they said the family is the smallest unit of the society, and that's all right. This girl who has done this has just shown that our society is going to get better. So you see, when they say that Nigeria can never be good again, Nigeria can never get better again, and all of those things. If our families begin to get better, if our families begin to turn out children who are responsible, the society will eventually become better. It will not be today, it will not be tomorrow, but eventually. Our leaders, this girl now may be a leader tomorrow, she may be a lawmaker tomorrow. And you can tell that as a lawmaker, she wouldn't steal public funds. She would return them when they are excess. She would do valuable things with them, So that's it. I thought I should just come here to drop this one and to encourage you as a parent. It's not easy. I constantly pray that parents, have children who love them and who also be responsible, focused, brilliant, and just responsible children. Because the truth is, as a parent, your greatest achievements is not the estates. I've said it before in one of my videos. Like, it's not the estates, it's not the fat bank accounts. It's the children, the quality of the life of the children that you have brought into this world. If you have children who are focused, disciplined, well behaved, then you have everything, because those children will love you, they'll be there for you, they will have human feeling, they will just be kind, they'll be good, and you will be the one to benefit from it. So when your children are being children, it is your responsibility as a parent to, met out your authority. God has given you, the parents, authority. That's one thing God gave us freely. Like, we have that parental authority. Just like God has authority over us, we have authority over our children. So when I say authority, I don't mean being an authoritarian parent, or there's a difference, more like knowing that you have a place, you have a stake in the life of that child. So that child should not be the one parenting you. Sometimes some parents, their children parent them somehow. You don't want your child to cry. So when you need to discipline the children, please discipline them. When you need to be, firm in your decisions, please be firm. They will appreciate you tomorrow because they don't know better. Now take yourself as an example. We were once children, right? There were lots of things we wanted. Sometimes we even felt that our parents were too strict, or they hated us, or you even be wishing that your parents were not the one who gave birth to you. Just because it was at that stage of your life, you're just being a child, you're just being, taken over by the exuberance of that moment of your life. But as you began to grow, you began to know better that, oh, my parent did it from the place of love. Emotional shifts in parenting. However, we still need to imbibe discipline. We still need to imbibe, love that is tough sometimes, just so that tomorrow we don't regret it. So yeah, cheers to that young girl. Cheers to the mother or the father or the parent or the guardian of that young girl. And be that parent that will turn out a child that another person will be grateful that you did a good job. So thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.